You were never too much. You were just trying to survive. All of that intense love, that intense care, it came from your nervous system doing the best that it knew it could in order to feel connected to others. And this began early in childhood. And we're constantly seeking validation from your caretakers, wanting and desiring that love. Anxious attachment is not a flaw, it's an adaptation. It's a pattern rooted in our nervous system, rooted in our younger versions of ourselves, desiring security and safety. And the very patterns that you've judged yourself for were born from a deep instinct to preserve love, to give love, and to receive love. You learned to monitor connection, to prevent abandonment, and that was your survival mechanism. Is it very easy for you to read other people's emotions and feelings? Can you notice when things are slightly wrong or there's a shift in energy? This was a survival mechanism that was stemming from childhood. It stemmed from your younger versions of you trying to protect you, to notice if something was wrong with your caretakers. And if there was something wrong, then maybe you could make it right. Or maybe you could prevent things from going wrong in the future. And then even sometimes blaming yourself for things going wrong when that has nothing to do with you. For example, if someone pulls away in relationship or friendship, oftentimes it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them and their own lives. But then oftentimes we internalize that. If they're upset, we might have that belief that it is our fault, that we did something wrong. This internalizing of the pulling away continues to perpetuate the cycle of anxious attachment. So then we chase. And then there's this imbalance where they don't have space. And if they don't have space, they end up sometimes leaving or pulling away even more. You likely feel deeply, you love a lot, and you wear your heart on your sleeve, and you sense subtle emotional shifts that maybe other people often miss. And I want you to honor your strengths, honor your gifts, and honor the younger versions of you that helped you get to the person that you are today. All of those younger versions of you helped keep you safe, whether they did it in the right way or not. They did the best that they could. So throughout all of this process of releasing your anxious attachment, I would like you to honor those versions of you and send gratitude and love to them, and practice self-compassion for yourself for even trying to release this, because this is something that you can let linger forever. If you would like to live as the highest, most authentic version of yourself, you're gonna have to release it, whether you like it or not. When you realize the love that you have within you to give, and that you desire to give, and desire to receive, is something that you can circulate within yourself without external validation, without another person, that is when you can begin to feel free, knowing that all of the care and love you position towards yourself, you can fuel into your own hobbies, your travels, your friendships, every aspect of your life, your cooking, spending time in nature, and self-regulating. When we become aware of specific triggers that we have when it comes to feeling anxious in relationships or friendships, I would like you to communicate with the younger versions of yourself. The younger versions of yourself that maybe didn't feel safe or didn't feel secure, and ask them how you can love them more, how you can support them more. How can you have more fun? How can you show up more for yourself? Do everything in your life, not just for your future you, but also for your younger you. My name is Antonia, and I help people release anxious attachment so they can feel secure within themselves and others with the help of hypnotherapy. If you'd like to work together, all of the links will be in the description box below. Once you're able to communicate with the younger versions of you, I'd like you to remind them that you are with them every step of the way. And I'm going to remind you how much easier it is going to be in this process to release your anxious attachment if you have a deep, strong connection with your younger version of you and your future self and your present self, and you work together with all levels of you and to be your own best friend, your own parent with each part of you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.